Hey y'all, what is up? What is poppin'? Thank y'all for tuning in. Today I am running some errands and I'm taking you guys along with me. So stay tuned. We're gonna chat it up about a few things. Yeah, I got a little drive happening, so I was like, let me bring the people along. The people, the 3, 5, 4 people that be watching my videos. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Shout outs to y'all. But anyway, y'all, and this better be a drive. Because if it's not, I'm gonna have to get out. I've been looking for a Starbucks that is not. I'm upset. Okay. I did not want a get out the car drive-through. Get out the car Starbucks, and this thing brought me to a get out the car Starbucks. I want to go to the drive-through, but whatever. We don't have time, so I'm gonna have to get out the car. But anyways, I saw this drink on TikTok that I really want to try. So I'm gonna let y'all know how that tastes. It's like one of them random drinks that be on TikTok. I be so scared to like get those because I don't want people to look at me like, what is you talking about? What are you talking about? So, but we gonna see. You know, I don't know if all Starbucks just make whatever you ask them to make for you. But we're gonna try it. I'm gonna let y'all know how it goes, okay? BRB. I got the drink. It is a vanilla bean caramel frap, I don't know what that means. I guess cold foam, caramel drizzle, and cookie crumbles.
Hello. What have you been on, my life?
Y'all, that's good. So y'all, 2023 is coming up. Like, what are your New Year's resolutions? Or actually, I used to be really into like resolutions and stuff, but now I'm more into goals. I'm more into what's your goal for the year 2023, for the new year. Because I feel like resolutions, it's so easy to say, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. But I feel like when you have a goal mindset, like these are my goals for the new year, I feel like it's easier to get them done. So this year, I'm not talking New Year's resolutions. I'm not talking none of that. I'm talking goals, okay? Because we gonna be some goal getters this year, y'all. Let's do it. We can do it. So yeah, y'all. So I want to come on here today and talk a little bit about that. What are your goals for the new year? What are your goals for the new year, y'all? It is so important to have goals. It is so important to know what you want to achieve in the coming years, in the coming months. What do you want to achieve? Because time just goes by, and if you're not actually intentional about getting things done, you won't get nothing done. And I'm at a point in my life where I feel like, for me, 2022, excuse the background noise, y'all, I'm in the highway. But for me, like the year 2020, oh my gosh, the sun is just doing a thing. So for me, the year 2022, was really unproductive for me as far as like getting things done. I was bedbound for half the year. Go check out my last video where I talk about my pregnancy journey. Y'all know it was not easy. So with that being said, it was really hard for me to do anything. So this 2023, I really want to get things done. Like the past couple of years have been so eventful for me, like so much happening. I got married in 2021. Actually, I started a relationship in 2019. I got engaged in 2020, got married in 2021, had a baby in 2022. So 2023 is the year for me to take all that and just, with me now, and just because when you start a relationship, you're building. When you're engaged, you're building, preparing a wedding. When you're just got married, you know, your focus is your husband and creating that home and everything, and getting readjusted to adjusted to living with someone and all that. So and then you have a baby, and then you got the whole pregnancy thing, how it goes. It all depends on your body and everything. So for me, it has been, the past 4 years have been super eventful. So I just feel like 2023 for me is just the year, like, for me. And then it's so like, I'm so excited because I turned 30 this year. So it's a huge deal for me. I feel like me turning 30, I feel like I'm entering a new chapter in my life, and it's just, I'm excited. I'm super excited, y'all. Excuse the sun all up in my face, but I'm feeling this sun-kissed effect that it's giving. But anyway, so yeah, these past few years I tried so many things. I feel like my 20s for me were like really focused on just living. Like my 20s were just living. Like from 20 to 23, I was just going, living, thinking I was grown, trying to find myself, still trying to study, still trying to do me, just hard all around. 23 to 25, I would say I had just converted, given my life to Christ. So for me, my focus was just growing with the Lord and just becoming this person that, you know, this new person, leaving the past behind, leaving the addictions behind, all the things that weren't beneficial to me, leaving that behind. So 26 to 30 now have been more, like I said, for the past couple of years, you know, relationship growth as far as family goes. And now I'm 30, so I'm entering a new chapter. I'm really excited. So for me, this topic is so important, and if you can relate, please watch this video, because we need to be productive this 2023. We need to make these things happen that we weren't able to make happen in the past couple of years, because for whatever A, B, or C reason, whatever. So let's talk about some ways that we can stay focused this year and actually get these things rolling, okay? It's so important. Productivity is so important for our growth, guys, and I feel like I have wasted so much time in just trying to make things happen that probably weren't even in God's alignment with God's purpose for me. So the first thing that is so important for me at this point is to talk to God. And I give y'all that same tip, like, talk to God. The first thing you want to do before you even start planning this year, before you even start planning your goals and things like that, talk to the Lord and ask him, like, hey Lord, like, what is it that you want me to do this year? What do you have planned for me? Because at the end of the day, we have all these plans, all these things that we leave God often out of them. And it's like, if we involve him in it, if we ask him, hey God, what is it that you see for me for this year? We might not waste so much time. You know what I'm saying? We might actually get things done. We might actually even feel better, because we feel like we can feel that we're living in purpose, you know? So that's the number one thing. Talk to the Lord, ask the Lord, pray, and ask him, God, what is it that you have for me this year? What are your plans for me this year? And let's get it rolling. Number 2, super important. Get a planner. Get you a planner. Get you a planner. I can't say it enough. Get you a planner, okay? Get you a planner, because with a planner, you can actually write things down. You have all these goals, all these things you want to do. You have your long-term goals, your short-term goals. You have all these things you want to do, and you have them all up here. When you take the time to write them down in a planner, with a to-do list, with your days of the week, that type of thing, you actually get the opportunity to get it out of your head and actually write it down on paper. Because when you write it down on paper, that allows more room for you to think about other things. I feel like that works for me. Like when I want to do something, I don't write it down. I want to do so many things this week, and I don't write them down. I feel like I'm constantly thinking about them, and I will forget to do it. Like for me, if it's not written down, it won't get done. So sis, get you a planner. Please get you a planner, and get it done. Get it done. Get it done. Get it done. For me personally, I like the planners that have the to-do list. I like the ones that have the days of the week, and the ones that have the actual dates, like a calendar with space that you could write on, like if you have something to do on that specific day, or a bill to pay on that day, things like that. But I need a to-do list somewhere on my planner. Some planners have the time written down, like the 7, 8, 9, 10. That's pretty good too. But I haven't found a planner that has like both things that I want. So I just kind of just stick to the ones that have the to-do list. If I can find one that has everything, great. But you find the planner that works for you. You got to find a planner that works for you and learn how to use it, because sometimes we have these planners, oh, it's so cute, and you write all over them, you don't do nothing. You got to know how to use your planner. And one way to use your planner, the main thing is putting it out somewhere you're going to see it. Keep it open on the last page that you did it, that you worked on, and that week that you're on, and actually look at it and actually look at it, cross things off when you get them done, use it. And one key that I learned about planning is, when you plan, take a day, like pick a day of the week for planning. Like for example, let's say Sunday is your reset day. That's the day that you're actually going to plan. So you plan to plan. So for example, your to-do list for Sunday is to plan out your week. You got to write that down. So when you look at your planner on Sunday, you have plan out next week written on there. And that's the most important thing that you're going to do on that day, aside from going to church, if it's Sunday. Number 3, very important, cut out all the distractions that keep you from actually getting things done. Me, for example, I get very distracted with social media, so sometimes I go on social media fast. I completely take it out of my life for like 2 weeks, so I can kind of like take a breather, because it can become very distracting. So eliminate those things that cause distractions. Now, you don't have to eliminate them at 100% unless you want to, or you need to. But if Tuesday is the day that I said I'm going to record a video, then that means that on Tuesday I need to record that video. That means that I'm going to start my day how I'm supposed to. I'm going to do what I need to do to not get on social media until I'm done. And I'm gonna add one more. Set realistic goals. Sometimes we set these unrealistic goals that keep us from doing anything. For example, I want to wake up at 6 a.m. every day when I know I'm a night owl, when I know I'm not functional before 10. Like, you know what I'm saying? Moderately, do it slowly, twice a week, once a week. You know what I'm saying? You start small and then you gradually get to where you want to get to. But when you set these unrealistic goals, it's very unlikely that you're going to get done. It's like one time I had my prayer life down packed. I was praying an hour every single day. And one day I was like, somebody told me, or I think I watched a video or something, that it's very effective to pray in the morning. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start praying at 7 a.m. Knowing I'm not a morning person. Like, I'm the person that's going to get there as soon as they need to get there. You know what I'm saying? So when I did that, it was like cold turkey, like boom. And it completely discombobulated my prayer life. As if I would have started at maybe twice a week, once a week. It probably would have been easier for me to actually get that done, you know? So eventually I was like, yeah, this is not working for me. So with that being said, guys, let's make this new year a productive year for us. Let's get things done this coming year. Let's stop talking about what we want to do, and let's do what we gonna do. Let's make it happen, y'all. We could do this. We could do this. We could do this. So just to recap, if you put God first in your plans, get you a planner, eliminate those distractions, you gonna get done what you need to get done, what you want to get done. Point blank, period. Poop. So anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in, and Happy New Year.